Hello everyone and good morning. I'm Iman Gafar and I'm pursuing MSc Technology Management at the Cybersecurity and BPP University London. So today I'm going to talk about the topic securing cloud environments against misconfigurations risks. So the first slide, as you can see, is the introduction. First of all, we will talk why cloud computing is very popular, as it enhances the efficiency and scalability of operations. Nevertheless, the fast provisions of cloud services has augmented security risk, especially misconfigurations. Such mistakes may reveal vulnerable information and system. This presentation will address the dangers of wrongly configuring a cloud and has given us strategic solutions to enhance cloud security administrations within organizations. So, moving toward the next slide, you can see the problem definition, which is cloud misconfiguration risk. Cloud misconfiguration risk happen when cloud become incorrectly configured. Some of them include overly generous access controls, storage that is publicly available, and network control that are improperly configured. Such mistakes are usually caused by human factors or failure to be managers. These present a significant technology management challenges to organization in complex multi-cloud environments in order to ensure the maintenance of such secure configurations. So you can see the definition of cloud misconfiguration in this slide and the common causes, which are human error, improper access permissions, lack of monitoring, and the weak security policies. Then the examples like the publicly accessed storage buckets, excessive use privileges, unexecuted databases, and the misconfiguration of the firewalls. Then the impact of the misconfiguration on our organization, which is data breaches and the financial losses. And we talk about the impact of misconfiguration on our organization. Here's the explanation. Here's the explanation in which you can see how how this misconfiguration affect our organization. Here's the whole explanation, like data breaches. The main things are the data breaches, financial losses. Organization can suffer immense consequences in the event of cloud misconfiguration. The frequent causes data breaches whereby the sensitive data is made publicly available. This may lead to loss in finances. You can see the finances, regulatory fines, as well as the reputational losses. Moreover, a cyber attack associated with the misconfigurations can destroy business practices. Hence, cloud security management become an important issue to organizations, like in the way of data breaches, financial losses, reputation damages, and the operational disruptions. So, in the next slide, we will talk about the proposed solutions. These are the solutions. These are the solutions which are suggested. It's a cloud security automations and the government's framework to combat the risk of misconfigurations and enhance security management. Let's start with the CSPM tools can automatically perform scans in the cloud to identify security misconfiguration and vulnerabilization. And CSPM stand for this Cloud Security Posture Management. So the second one is powerful identity and access management policies are used to make sure that the user do not get the permissions beyond their roles and thus minimize the risk of unauthorized access, the user which are using the data, they are not allowed to use, they are not permitted beyond their rules, and which will minimize the risk of unauthorized access. Third, DevSecOps practice enables configure errors to be detected during the development pipelines and mitigated before deployment. Constant security audits also enhance visibility in the cloud security. It's in the cloud settings and the cloud setting and it in the identification of malicious actions. Lastly, automatic compliance tools control the usage of cloud resources according to the organization security policies as well as regulatory standards. So these are the steps. If we take in these step, then these are basically the proposed solutions: the Cloud Security Posture Management, which is CSPM, the Storage Identity and Access Management, which is IAM, then the DevSecOps integrations, then the Continuous Security Monitoring, which is very important, and then the Automatic Compliance and the Policy Enforcement. So moving toward the next slide, you can see the project implementation plans. These are the chart overview. You can see first one is the security assessment, then the tool selection, then the security framework design, then implementation, that's testing and validation, and the sixth step is the training and deployment, and the seventh step is continuous monitoring. These are the 7 main phases implemented in project implementation plan so as to have a systematic approach in making cloud security better. So it starts with the, as I already said, it starts with the security tests to track the current misconfigurations and vulnerability in the cloud environments. After that, suitable tools like CSPM monitoring systems are chosen. The start steps are aimed to create a cloud security governance module such as policies and IAM modules. This is topped by by security tools and DevSecOps implementations and integrations. It involves testings and validations to ascertain system effectiveness prior to deployments. Further staff training is offered, and lastly, regular monitoring. Regular monitoring is implemented to ensure the sustainability of cloud security compliance. As I already said, regular monitoring is very important step. So these are the steps, these are the project plans. So moving toward the next slide, you can see the implementation considerations, success factors, and challenges. So if we talk about the success factors, the key attributes of the proposed framework to ensure its successful implementations are high leadership commitments and investment in the modern cloud security tools, making skills and promoting the culture of DevSecOps with making security a part of any development process should also be developed by organizations. Definite governance policies play a crucial role in ensuring a secure cloud operations. Nevertheless, a series of challenges might occur, such as the unwillingness to change, expensive implementations, and the lack of cloud security skills among teams. Moreover, monitoring of security between various cloud environments possesses complexity, particularly when combining the tools with the legacy infrastructure. These issues must be dealt with to attain successful and sustainable cloud security enhancement. These are the suspected and the challenges occur during the preparations. So, and if we talk about the conclusions, so the cloud misconfiguration is one of the most notable security risks to any organization. You can see in our presentation as to how the misconfiguration occurred, why cloud computing is very popular, like how it helped our system to prevent the data, to prevent cyber attacks, how like this whole thing is telling about how to prevent our data from the storm. Like, to summarize, cloud misconfiguration is one of the most notable security risks to any organization which use cloud services today. The consequence of such issues may be severe, as they might lead to data breaches, financial losses, as regulatory fines. To tackle this, cloud security augmentation and governance framework presented is an extensive proactive solution. It incorporates automation tool, identify management, DevSecOps, and ongoing monitoring to enhance security in the cloud. Nonetheless, leadership, support, personal skills, and good governance are necessary to be successful. On the whole, this solution will if we talk about the whole, this solution will allow organizations to have a safe, compliant, and resilient cloud environments aimed at growing digital environment that is more complex than ever. So this is our whole presentation about the cloud computing, like how cloud computing help to minimize the risk. And these are the conclusions. So hopefully you like our presentation. Hopefully you can understand the concept. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.